on air now?
Yes, it's
Yeah,
live.
it's live.
Okay. All right. Lee, are you there? Nope. Always waiting on Lee. Lee?
I don't know what's going on, but hello, people.
Nice of you to
All
join
right.
us.
Yeah.
Okay. We ready to get this started?
Yep.
All right. So the time now is 9:04, and we are starting our first conference meeting. We are having it online. It's called by me, Macy. And so if you each could state your name to be sure that y'all each are here, and then say what university y'all are from. So I'll start. Macy Abear, Texas A&M University. Next.
Kaylin Seymour, Ole Miss.
Kelvin Mahmoud, University of Texas. Hook 'em.
Dylan
Dylan
Tab, Oklahoma State.
Lee Atkins, University of Georgia. Go Bulldogs.
Okay, so we all are here. So our topics today are going to be, we're going to come up with our team name, our team logo, our colors for our conference. I say team, but I mean conference. We're going to go over positions, when our next meeting will be, and we'll talk about how we're going to determine wins. So, does anyone want to start with like what our goals are going to be for this semester? Anyone?
What do you mean by goals?
Like, what were we discussing earlier about it?
Yeah, I wasn't there. What did y'all talk about for the meeting today?
Like trying to get all your games scheduled for the next couple of weeks. That's like right now we have to do our contracts this week, our mission statement next week, and then the following week we start scheduling games. So
Right.
after we get this meeting done with, we need to focus on getting all those things, the mission statement and the schedules and how to determine the winner of our conference, how they get the extra points.
So I guess our goals will be just making sure that we do it like ahead of time.
Yeah.
That way, someone's not waiting to the last minute and ends up screwing someone else's their thing up. So we did come up with a team name. Kelvin, do you want to talk about it?
Yes, our conference name is going to be called the Imperial League. I talked with Professor Laverne about it, and she agreed with it. It's a good name for it. Our logo actually will be Zeus with lightning, but it kind of fits Imperial League. Our colors we came up with today was blue and gold, and that's it as far as our logo, team colors, and our team, our conference name.
Okay. And that picture that you have of Zeus, could you upload that up into Google Docs or share the picture with everyone so they can each see it?
Okay, I will.
It's already in Google Docs, all in our well, yeah, it sent it to us already.
It's in our convo, but I don't know if it's
Hangout.
saved.
It's in the Hangout, but I'll pull it up as a doc so everyone can get their viewport.
Yeah, that way we can post it on our contracts and stuff. Okay. So we got our team name. We have our logo. Is everyone okay with that?
Yes.
Yes.
Good. Good. Colors. We're good with the colors. Black and blue.
I'm fine with that.
What, Lee?
What are the
I
colors?
said I'm fine with that. That's cool.
Oh, you're fine with that?
Blue and
Did we say
gold,
black
right?
and blue?
Yeah, blue and gold.
Blue and gold.
Blue and gold. Sorry.
Yeah, no black and gold. We don't really read that.
I forgot. Okay. All right, we're gonna go blue and gold. Okay. Next we can talk about positions. We kind of already talked about this earlier. Kaylin, how do you feel about being like the web designer?
I'm perfectly fine with that.
Good with that. Dylan was saying earlier that like basically, Dylan, do you want to like describe it to her?
Yeah, please.
Okay, so we're gonna all have to make individual websites for our teams, and then we're gonna send all the information to you, and you're gonna put it on to the conference website that you create for us. So I'll have all our teams on there, and I guess you'll be able to keep like the winnings, like what the records are, and like where each group member is ranking as far as how who competes at the end for like to be the winner of the conference and gets the extra points.
So y'all will send me all the information that needs to be uploaded?
Right,
I
like
don't
we'll have like all our
track.
schedules sent to you.
I mean,
You'll be able to go on the
everything's
website and see all the games for each person.
okay. That sounds good. Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay. Does everyone else want to say like what their position is?
My position is going to be a secretary. I'll keep on time.
I
Okay.
got assistant commissioner.
Okay. Lee?
Yeah, I'm filling in that last role. Co-secretary?
Corresponding secretary.
Yeah.
Corresponding secretary. Okay, and then I'm commissioner. So I'm glad we got that all figured out. We all know what our each roles are, so we're good with that. Determining wins. We kind of talked about this earlier, Kaylin, and I think it's a good idea. Any you guys want to elaborate on it or what?
Well, what we discussed earlier is like, for example, so say my team goes against Dylan, like as far as our Imperial League goes, to play different teams and real football. If his team loses and my team wins, I'll pick up the win. But if both teams win, whoever has the highest points, scores the most points, ends up winning the whole thing. As
Yeah,
far as
that makes sense.
That
that's
work
the
for you?
easiest. Yeah.
We just kind of figured it's going to be like the easiest way and probably more accurate than us doing rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I like that.
okay.
One more thing. Kelvin and I were talking about the logo for our conference. I know it's like the Zeus picture, but how do y'all want to do the title, like the Imperial League? Like I think we should all have the same like matching wording for it on our contracts.
No, you make a good point there. Trying to think trying to remember what picture it was. Where like maybe it could be something that's like kind of like within a picture or like off his staff or something. Like instead of like the lightning being shoot out, it's like says Imperial League.
Yeah, I did it's like a lobster font. It's looks kind of like the Renaissance.
Yeah, it's kind of
But you've already done it.
it's like kind of fancy.
Mhm.
So Kelvin, you've already put it together with the name on the logo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
him and I we've been suggesting ideas all afternoon.
No, that's fine. Look, if you already came up with a way to put the wording in the picture, then that'll be fine. Just that end product needs to be sent to all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Kaylin, have you started on your contract?
No, I looked into it today. I haven't actually started writing it yet.
Okay, so you know like how the pictures go and everything?
Yeah, I was looking at the example. Are y'all kind of going off the example that you posted on Moodle?
Yeah, I looked up other examples online, and they're all pretty much the same thing. It's all the same rules and regulations. So.
Yeah, I actually thought we would have to write a lot more. I thought it was going to have to be a longer contract. So, yeah, I'm going to write it probably tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Are you guys going to like share your contracts before we turn them in, or how does that work? Do you know? Like
Yeah,
share
we could
amongst
probably
us.
do that because like with the officials, like we have to agree to like we can either do the parties involved will have to choose officials by themselves, like between just the two of them, or they'll just be certified and approved by the Imperial League officers.
Okay.
I think for the officials, we should just like have someone that like you said, like we just choose. That way, it's not like different every time.
So like if Kelvin and I were in the Big 12, then we would have like SEC officials.
We could, or we could do two. I mean, I don't think it really matters that y'all are both like in a Big 12, though. Do you think? Because I mean, we're all like in the same conference right now.
Yeah, exactly. I see what you're saying now.
So like, as a conference, as the Imperial League, we have, let's just say, like 4 officials that are just for our conference. So every one of our games, we use those people.
All right, yeah, that sounds good.
How does everyone else feel about that?
I think that's a good idea.
Or either we'll just have a big pool that we choose from of officials, but either way, it sounds good to me.
So Lee, you think we should have like more people from you to choose from?
I mean, either way, it's cool. I mean, we can have those 4 that you're talking about and just use those.
Well,
just
I was just throwing out a number.
I'm just saying that's okay. That's simple, and everybody be on the same page.
I mean, like I want your input. I mean, I was just throwing out 4. Like I'm saying, we'll just have like.
I get you. It's okay.
What?
Where do these officials come from? Are they classmates, or do we make people up?
Pretty sure it's like we have to like research like real
officials.
Real NCAA approved certified officials.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, I didn't realize that. There's a lot of stuff in this project that's actually real life that I thought we'd have to create, which I was kind of stressing about, but this makes much more sense.
Yeah. And I mean, like what Lee was saying, like we can just have like a list of officials you can choose from. We can have some from, the Big 12. We have some from SEC. We can, have some from different one of them. That way you can choose from them.
Right.
Yeah, that way if somebody's an official for a game, we can just go and pick somebody else off of that list and work another game. That way everybody won't have the same officials working the games. We'll have different guys out there. But, I mean, however y'all want to do it, it's okay.
No, Lee, that sounds good. I'm gonna actually note that.
So how many officials y'all want to have each game? Like for each different game, like about 4 to 5 officials working the game, one game.
How many officials are there normally per game?
Yeah.
Well, there's different officials for a football and a volleyball.
Right.
So.
Football. So it's like I think at least 4 and 6 officials that's in a college football game, I believe.
Lee?
I didn't even hear what happened. Like,
yeah, mine blacked out too.
I just froze up.
Me too.
Okay. Well, Lee, you were making a face after he had said like how many officials, and I was
didn't Kelvin say like 4 to 5 a game or something like that? I think I might have heard that.
Yeah, I think that's right.
So are we good agreements on like 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that works.
Basically like 2 for each sideline and 1 in the middle.
Mhm.
Good. So we'll do 5 for football. And then for volleyball, there's usually 2. They're on each side of the net.
Okay.
But I mean, if you don't want more than 2.
That works.
Lee?
That's cool. That's okay. I mean, we just got to find some officials and everything and hire them up. I mean, I don't want to get guys out there. I'm just saying.
Well, we just have to figure out how many we're going to need for each game.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so we'll say just 2 for volleyball.
2 or 3, because don't you have you have a person on each side, on the back side, making sure it goes in or out, and you have a person on the net
Yeah.
to see if
So,
there was interference,
Yeah,
running into
it
the
was
net.
like 3. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, well, we can do 3. While we have these meetings. Okay. So we can start looking up for officials. I don't know if that doesn't have to be until next week, or does that need to be done this week?
What's this week?
The officials.
Oh, it might be in the contest when the first game we start scheduling games, I think.
Okay.
Because next week's the mission statement, the following week's games, and I'm sure we're gonna start getting directions on how to do those.
Okay, so I would just say start researching officials, maybe.
Okay.
That's part. Okay, that'll be part of the assignment. Start looking for officials.
The goals for the next by the time we do the next video conference.
Yeah, and which we'll talk about here in a little bit. And then we were saying, I guess all of us to have our conference sheet done by Wednesday. Is that what we were saying?
The contract?
Well, like our, what would you call that? I mean, yeah, I guess would be your contract.
Yeah, it's just a generic contract for right now.
Right, it's just a basic contract.
And then they do a peer evaluation of your contract and see what you need to work on.
Okay. So.
okay.
Yeah, that's due.
Breakdown of a contract, set up and everything. That way our peers can look at it and judge how we did on a contract and what do we need to work on, fix and tweak to make it perfect.
Right.
Yeah. My thing is, are we supposed to have the same wording as one another, the exact same wording, or how is this supposed to go?
That's a good point.
That is a very good point.
If we're all supposed to agree on the same thing.
Come on, Commissioner.
I all the same.
Do you think it should be the same?
Yeah. Because I mean, I feel like it may, even though I know each school does their own thing, but maybe there should just be a basic thing you use. For instance, you have to use 12-point times New Roman or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then everyone's kind of looks the same, but they say different depending on your school.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Yeah, we can come up with Dylan, you want me and you to work on the rules?
Yeah, we can come up with that because I got 4 or 5 down already.
Okay.
And then we can post it to where y'all can use it as an outline of what y'all should have, so we can have similar rules and regulations.
That would be perfect.
Good to me.
Yeah.
I should be done by late tonight, or it'll be on tomorrow for sure.
Okay.
That's gonna be perfect. And that way we'll just base it off of y'all's, and that way we're all on the same page and being similar.
Right.
Okay. Well, we talked about that. So really, when our next meeting is going to be, in which we don't have to set one tonight.
We could just say to be determined.
Later. Yeah, we'll just say our next meeting's to be determined. But it is going to be a couple of weeks. I mean, more at least a couple of weeks, I guess. Because what did we say? It was 3 weeks when we talked earlier?
Yeah, it was week 6, which is our next meeting.
Right. So week 6, whenever that comes up, we'll plan an actual day and time.
Okay, that sounds good. Let's just try to set it up the way that we did last time through the chat. I think that was the easiest.
Well, I find that's the easiest way to get in touch with all of y'all, with all of us knowing the same stuff.
Okay,
So,
and how are we gonna get this link to post into our forums individually?
I can post it first, or I can send it all to y'all in the chat.
Yeah, do the in Google Hangouts.
Yeah, do
Yeah,
that.
do that.
Okay, and then Kelvin, I guess you upload the minutes in our forum,
Mm-hmm.
and then we all, I guess, take that and submit it. I believe.
That sounds good.
Okay. Well, is there any more questions or comments before we dismiss?
Not for me.
I'm all good.
Well,
Oh, one more thing. Do we get the link from you to upload it to the forum?
I just asked that question.
yeah, you just said it's good.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna post it in the Hangout.
All right.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. We all have a good night, and we'll regroup later.
All right, we'll all stay in touch.
All right. Till tomorrow.
Thanks,
All right. Meeting's adjourned.
Go.
guys.